What's up, everyone? This is the Fraser podcast. We got Uncle Blaiso back. We took a couple weeks off. This life got in the way. We're back. We're going to discuss everything that's happened in the past couple weeks since the NFL started. Surprises, where teams go from here, news, and just quick snapshots of every team. A couple games. We're going to do some picks at the end, some college football stuff. So regular NFL football. Some quick news though, Blaze. Two topics you might not like the beginning of, but I just need to get off my chest, but you like how they end. Then we can get to football.
Okay.
I'm not going to get political, but I need to get this off my chest. Don't worry. I know you might already think it's not going to be about someone I dated whose husband was recently maybe shot publicly. Don't worry. I go back and forth, right? I can lean liberal. I can lean Republican. I try and stay in the middle. This is a little bit liberal leaning, but I'm just very confused because the left and the right always are just so hypocritical. So Jimmy Kimmel got canceled, which he said something bad about someone we just said we wouldn't talk about. It wasn't it was not in good taste. It wasn't terrible, but, not great to talk about someone who's passed. But he got canceled, and he was free speech. So I don't know. I just have to get this off my chest. I don't understand what free speech or cancel culture is, because one side cancels when it's not for their side, and then the other side cancels when it's not for their side. And just the most powerful country in the world is just so dysfunctional. It's like the worst relationship ever created. So I just had to say that.
You know what? You know what's happened is that everyone wants free speech. Everyone says that they're all about it, but now you just get persecuted by the other side.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, you're free to say it, and it's not against the law, and you're free from the government. Probably you're free from the law. You're free from all that kind of stuff, but you're not free from the masses anymore. And it's so toxic, and it's such a huge divide that someone's always going to get you if you're in enough of the spotlight. Yeah. Someone's always going to cancel you, regardless of what you say. So I think people have to just go and start. I don't know if you can avoid, ignore, not give a shit. Like, if people cancel you, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the answer is.
Yeah, it's almost like I don't want this podcast to get too big. Just let's stay lower middle class.
That's good. Yeah, let's not get too big. Nobody wants that.
No. All of a sudden, our group chats will be leaked to someone will snake us, I'm sure.
Yeah. Stace. We do not need that happening. We do not need
that. And then another thing that you don't like, but the NBA, but you like the topic. So for those that don't know, Steve Ballmer, owner of the Clippers, did this thing, and Blaze can attest. I had this idea in 2001 of circumventing the salary cap. I was like, why doesn't Nike just, they're in New York and say, hey, Kobe or LeBron, whoever it was at the time, come play in New York, we'll pay you this. And by the way, I know the owner of Macy's or whatever, and I'm sure you'll get an extra bonus for moving this way. But anyway, so it happened. And I think this is the NBA. This is the Epstein files for the NBA. And I say this because every GM will not say a word about this, because everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing some sort of thing. And Adam Silver, who's the commissioner, he's Trump in this standpoint. He can't expose it because he knows it will be the downfall of the entire NBA. So watch the Steve Ballmer thing just gonna, slip under the rug.
Yeah, it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
They'll make it go away.
And mark my words, it's gonna be a cover-up. So just stamp this September 18th. And the next week, LeBron will either maybe get a nanny pregnant, or Anthony Edwards will be at a college speaking to kids, and he'll get. Never mind. We'll get there.
Let's do that. LeBron is, for all the stuff that he does that I may or may not like, he seems to be a pretty good family guy. Let's not put that on.
Who will the NBA throw under the bus? It's got to be a wholesome, good person. It can't be Steph or LeBron, surely, but
someone's gonna get buried.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone's gonna get buried for sure.
It's
100% happening. And it's so funny how everyone's just kind of like, hey, did you hear it happen? They're all just like, what? What? Oh, hey, how'd you shoot today on the course? Oh, yeah, I was 5 over on the front, but we kept her going, and that's exactly what these guys are going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but what about the Ballmer thing? What?
Don't know.
What? Yeah, and they're just looking around.
Exactly.
For sure. For sure.
And one last thing, we never talked about the Phillies baseball Karen, the woman who took the ball.
Oh,
We
amazing.
haven't talked since. So my take on this is, we love when Karens get knocked down to the ground, but then it kind of went overboard where she lost her job. She's crazy shamed. But now I'm back around and happy because I felt bad for her for a second. But I think this is just she took the bullet because now everyone's going to think twice before just doing something. Just sit down, shut up, don't chime in on other people's conversations. Don't say, "Hey, nice hat," or "Hey, why do you think this?" Just shut up. There's cameras on you. Don't be a fucking idiot. And now this is great for the world.
But so I got two takes on that. First, of course, it was a Philly fan, right? Like, can we all universally agree that Philly sports fans are the worst?
They are.
Like, they're the most obnoxious. They're the most painful. They're just there was a reason why there was a prison in their own football stadium. There's a reason why.
Is that that's a true thing?
Okay, Philly, yes, in the vet, where the Eagles used to play, they had jail cells in the basement of the stadium.
Oh. Well, the Diamondbacks have that. Anyways, it was just like one jail
cell.
Because they're dirtbags. Yeah.
So obviously this had to be a Phillies fan. Makes this not the least surprising thing about the whole thing, but also going to be an unpopular take because so many people are like, oh, it was great that he showed his son the high road. That guy's a pussy. Don't give her the baseball.
He was kind of weird, yeah.
Especially if you're a Philly sports fan and you're so bombastic all the time and you're the bad Broad Street bullies, blah, blah, blah. We're this, we're the best, we're so tough. And then she comes over and gives me the baseball and you're like, here you go. Why not just say, no, I just gave it to my kid. It's his ball. I want it fair and square. It's not like this guy reached into Karen's hands and took it. Like, he picks it up off the ground.
Yeah.
He's
I'm with you.
Am I wrong here?
No, that's fair. I mean, I think she's probably screaming and stuff, and to that point,
let her scream. Eventually, security's going to show up. Yeah. Just be like, you know what, lady, this is my kid's baseball. And I'm going to put it right here in my pocket, so you can't have it. And eventually, she's going to go away.
It's also,
and your kid's going to then get the baseball. It's still going to be an awesome story. She's still going to be the Karen for Philly.
Yeah.
But you can at least have the baseball.
And also very just dead on bullseye. It's like haircuts don't lie. It's just who has this haircut? Especially she's not like our grandmas do, but who's like, you know what? Give me that haircut because everyone's gonna think you're a bitch. Even before this, whenever I've seen that haircut, I'm like, all right,
yeah,
I'm not gonna talk to her on the bus.
Glad you said that one and not me. Okay, one more since we're getting a couple things off our chest.
Yeah.
I got a good one. Okay. I am sick of the people on the internet. There's knobs everywhere that suddenly, the first couple weeks of college football, they're all upset about Kirk Herbstreit's dog. And why is his dog on TV all the time? And why is he allowed to have his dog on set? You know what? Because he's fucking Kirk Herbstreit, okay? And you're not.
Yeah.
And that's in his contract to have his dog there with him. Good for Kirk. And also, dogs are awesome. So if you're complaining about a dog, fuck off.
Yeah, that's true.
Go away. You know how I feel about dogs. I like dogs more than I like people. Yeah. That stance has never changed as long as you've been alive. There's that one time, I think it might have been you that asked me to rank how many people that I would be willing to sacrifice my dogs to keep alive. And it was basically my parents, your parents, you, your sister, my wife, and that was it.
Yeah.
And Tom Brady. And other than that, it was there was not a human that I would choose that gets to live before my dogs. So, these people that are complaining about Kirk's dog, who cares? What do you care? They're all just jealous. Well, I can't take my dog to work. Well, yeah, because you're not Kirk Herbstreit. You're fucking Joe the accountant. Go to work, shut your mouth, and stop whining about a dog being on television.
And for the record, you assholes, I took my dog to work too, so you guys can fuck off.
Yeah. And why? Because you were allowed to.
Yeah.
Great. I love it. I think it's fantastic. So everyone who has this situation where they can bring your dogs to work, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And if anyone complains about it, tell them to kick rocks.
And on that dog, the dog note, so there was 3 pugs, the trifecta. Ryan had a pug, I had a pug, Jason had a pug. They've all since passed. Yeah. Jason's pug just passed 2 months ago, or 2 weeks ago. Rest in peace. All pugs go to heaven. But to that point, I had a question when we were out a year ago after mine died or Ryan's died. But I thought about this. I told you this. How do I say this? I'm sorry, Sydney. I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast, but losing my dog hurt more than losing my sister. And I did a round table of the 10 people there, and Ryan agreed, Jason agreed. People without dogs didn't agree. They're like, no. How could you want to lose your brother? I was like, no, like he's mine. If my sister passes, which God forbid that ever happens, I don't have control of it. Like, I own this puppy. It's like
she's gonna love this. I can't wait till she watches this.
And you know what? She'll understand. I'm sure she felt the same about hers.
I don't know if she will, but she has a great sense of humor, so she'll. I think she'll appreciate it.
Yeah. Everyone with the pug agreed they could give away. It would suck, but they were hit harder by their dog dying than if a sibling passed.
Yeah, no doubt.
Anyways,
on that note, R.I.P. your boy Easton. We had to put him down a couple weeks ago. End of days, but had a hell of a run.
Yeah,
and
now you got a new dog.
Yeah, we do. I am Groot.
Groot. All right. Well, dogs passing, politics aside, NBA side, we're in the NFL and some college.
Yes, go.
So go to each team. We'll start with your favorite topic, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Not my favorite.
so many different ways we can go. One, I just put Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. It's all time to buy the KC stock right now because it's like they went from 5-1 to 12-1. Mahomes, I never liked him as an MVP candidate because I think they spread the ball around a little, or he's just not trying to be a superhero. But now he is trying to be a superhero. He's like 16th in the league in rushing, not by quarterbacks.
He has a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't have a choice right now.
So I think he might go and I mean, they lost a game in Brazil, which whatever against good team. They should have won the last game, and if it wasn't a drop ball by Kelsey, who I'm liking less and less as days go by.
Yeah, amen.
And
welcome aboard that train.
And honestly, they may go start 1-3 because they should win this week, but I think they play the Ravens next week. So it's like time to buy KC stock. If you want to be on the Mahomes, this is it.
Yeah,
get in while it's cheap.
They're not going anywhere. Yeah, they're down, but like at the end of the day, they're not giving up a ton of points. I mean, Herbie got them late, and in week 1 put up a bunch, but Philly they didn't do shit. They didn't that exchange between Chris Jones and Hurts at the end of the game was, even though it was true, and I loved how Hurts put him in his place. Like Jones is right. It's like, dude, you haven't done nothing. And you guys are winning this game. So it's I'm with you. They're not going anywhere. They're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to be a force in the playoffs, and they're going to be nobody wants to play them. If you could ask all the teams right now, like, would you like to play the Chiefs in the playoffs? Every single one of them is saying no, thank you.
Oh my God, this is going to screw any bet I have because I also took the Chiefs to win, a bunch of stuff like the NFC. But imagine they're a wild card team and they play the Ravens, and Lamar's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, no.
They're like the 7 seed.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's like a missed field goal away from playing against the Raiders, and he gets the Chiefs. It's like, oh my God, come on.
Oh no, I already see it. That would suck.
Yeah, be hilarious. The defense is still pretty good, man. They're nasty.
And
so
no Xavier Worthy, and Rashee Rice, when he's back, will be a top, for sure, 15, if not top 10 wide receiver. I mean, and Hollywood is kind of back to being a legit receiver. So they'll have Hollywood, Xavier, Rashee Rice. Juju can catch some first downs. Kelsey, like you said, whenever they need a first down, he'll turn on his little bit of juice he's got left.
Yeah.
The running back game just sucks. But I think once they get these pass catchers back, they'll open up some more lanes for the running game. But the running game has definitely sucked.
I just saw a stat this morning. Explosive runs over 10 yards. Mahomes has 7. And their 2 running backs combined have 1 each.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
That's not good.
I was high on Pacheco too. I thought, a year removed from his injury, he might get his burst back, but it's not looking great.
No.
Can I say the play of the year? And I said this before the announcers said anything about it and rewound it in the last game. If KC wins that game, Josh Simmons tackling. Yeah. I was like, wait. That
was sweet.
I rewind. I was like, wait, was that an offensive lineman who just was sprinting across the field?
That's sweet.
That was insane.
It is good to see that kid too, because he was like they were saying he would have been the top tackle taken, top 5 pick, and then he got that brutal injury, and now to see him back like that, like he worked hard, good for him.
Yeah, like when I saw that, I was like, wow, everyone pass up on this guy who literally is the fastest lineman I've ever seen in my life, and he's enormous.
That was impressive.
Uh,
And and it wasn't like a flailing big dude diving. Like that was he looked like a
yeah.
legitimate defensive player doing like he put his shoulder right into the guy's thigh, and I was like, "What?
How scared is
What is
that
that?"
corner? That has to be the scariest thing on earth. Him running full speed. You never can run full
Yeah,
speed at someone, let alone a guy who's 180 pounds. Oh my god.
really. I'm going to challenge you though. I'm saying second best play of the year
Mm.
because I mean, obviously because it's Micah, we've seen the highlight 47 times.
Mm.
That first sack in week 1 when they show it from the side angle and he like busts through the line,
Yeah.
and then the turn that he makes to start chasing Goff, it looked like a video game glitch.
Awesome.
Like the explosion that he has, all of a sudden he's like, you can see he's double team, and all of a sudden he's like, and he's through the line, and you're like, what was that?
Yeah.
Like next time you see it, watch that part of it. It looks like a glitch. Like it literally looks like the old video game where the guy would just get pulled suddenly somewhere. That's what it looks like, and you're just like, that's not normal. That dude's like 280 pounds.
Yeah. And trade him to a contender. Good job, Cowboys. Thanks for that. And in the Vikings division as well. Awesome.
The Vikings division, I know. Good job, Jerry. Get that run defense where you need it, though.
And one last thing on the offensive line for the Chiefs. I thought, because like you hear, oh, the Chiefs, the line is so much better, blah, blah, blah. How is Jawan Taylor still in the league? And I thought about this and Jake Moody this year when I turned on the TV. Moody is no longer with the team, but I was like, wait, those guys are still playing? Like, they're so bad. I don't understand how they're still starting. It was insane.
It's wild, and now that they're actually starting to call him for jumping offside all the time, didn't for years, and he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, they circled that last year, and then he was false started 10 times a game pretty much. So
yeah, now they're like, okay, we're not going to let you do that. Wonder when they're going to figure that out on the tush push.
Yeah, I mean, let's get into the Eagles. So I'm okay with the tush push. I know you. Where do you stand on it? I know we both want it to be regulated better.
Yeah, I think it's if the play's allowed, the play's allowed. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, they can't just ignore stuff. Like you're seeing all these the still shots and videos from last week, and it's like they're obviously coaching it, right? Like they have a signal or a sound where the guards are going first. The guards are going before the ball, and it's not a coincidence. They're both doing it. They're both doing it at the exact same time. So they're being coached to do that. So they're cheating, and to try and counter it, you look at the Chiefs, they're all lined up in the neutral zone too, right? But the biggest one is that the center is like right over top of the football.
That's the big one, right?
They have to have it out. And so, the league has nobody to blame but themselves. If they officiate it properly, all it's going to take is if they see that stuff, flag, now it's instead of 4th and 1, it's 4th and 6.
Yeah.
Bye tush push, right? Officiate it properly, and then you won't have all this drama, because I'm sure they'd love people talking about other things right now than a rugby play. But,
yeah, they definitely need to officiate better. But I'm fine with them doing it, because everyone's like, oh, it's not a game. It's like, you can do it. It's in the rules. It's fine. I watched my team try and do it, and my quarterback fumbled the ball and almost like bent back in half. So it's not easy.
He almost died twice.
Yeah.
He almost died twice on the tush push. I'm like, whoa, that's not how it's supposed to look.
No. So it's not
someone else.
An easy thing.
No, and JJ's not a small kid either.
No.
Like, give the Eagles credit. They executed well. They do everything, but like now you're starting to see how there's parts about the play that are not legal. So just call it.
Yeah,
it will go away if you just call it.
Absolutely.
I mean, that said, I'm sure in real time it's probably like, how do you do it unless you just guess? Like, I think he's just going to jump offside here. Like, I don't know.
Well, can't they just tell that he's like they keep an eye on it and just have that guy
line up? You can.
Yeah.
Like where he puts the ball, you can tell. And the two guards moving it's so right. Like, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty hard to see live when you're on the sideline too, right? You're 27 yards away or whatever it is. Yeah. So
and on the rule thing, what happened to the goal line technology or the fourth line? What happened to that over air and like the line and did that just went away?
What do you mean?
I haven't seen it used once. Like the technology to if it's a first down or not. Have you?
Yeah, they use it all the time.
I have not seen it once. Maybe I'm just.
The chain gangs I haven't seen a chain gang once this year.
Oh, well, but I thought you were going to see like on the screen a line, like the ball, and then like the line kind of if it's over or not. So
you would think.
Not just like, oh yeah, no, it's a first down or whatever.
It's the NFL, so why would you want to do that when you can just not show that and then come to the playoff game, you can just be like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, everyone's like, going, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, our technology said you had it. Move on. First down Chiefs. Let's go. Where's Taylor Swift? Bring him to the Super Bowl.
Because they had it in the preseason. They're like, this is what it's going to look like in that first Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that since the Hall of Fame game. Yeah.
I got to assume the data somewhere. So if a team was like, okay, like Monday morning, like, hey, we need to see that first down from the third quarter, like, they'll have the data, I assume. But
oh yeah, I'm sure that'll work out. I won't get 108 Kansas City Chief texts from you on a Monday. See, this is blah, blah, blah. Cards. Also, like, I almost want to get out of this group chat because I'm wasting too much good material in the group chat. But the cards.
Yeah.
Speaking of you hating dogs or loving dogs, sorry, hating people who do bad things to dogs. Kyler Murray, the dumbest. It just, like I said with Ricky Pearsall, he's just a bad decision maker. Kyler Murray seems to be a very poor decision maker.
Was that real?
It was real. And he since has apologized. Like, I didn't mean like that. I love my dogs. He's a great dog. He's like, I love him so much. I would never do that. I'm just a big fan. I didn't put two and two together, which is like, okay, you're an idiot, but whatever.
Yeah.
So
that's the problem right there.
That's the point.
The other right there.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's the problem. He put two and two together and he came up with 7. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Not the brain. Like, I was liking this. Like, is he going to be like with his girlfriend with the black eye and there's the Ray Rice jersey, or he's by the trunk of a Pontiac sedan and he's wearing a Ray Cruz jersey, or he's at a massage parlor and a Deshaun Watson jersey, or he's in some 7 dude pegging thing. He's wearing a Kalen Williams jersey. Like, what's he going to do next?
Getting his nails done.
Yeah. And then speaking of,
I can't believe we just brought up Ray Caruth. I didn't see that one coming on the podcast.
Ray Caruth. Speaking of, one of my good friends, I'm fucking pissed at, Mr. Calais Campbell. I know the Cards are not the greatest team. I know Kyler Murray can't keep a lead. I bet the Panthers, just like some fun, just $15 funny money to win 300, like as a live bet. They're down a bunch. It's halftime. Lots of weird stuff happens in the NFL. What happens? Panthers, comeback. Onside kick. I know you can still recover onside kicks in this day and age. Somehow it hits the guy. Like, I don't know what he was doing. Panthers onside kick. All this momentum. I'm like, game over. I've got this bet. I could have cashed out and won like 70%. I'm like, no. I'm waiting for 100%. We're winning this game. Lo and behold, nothing. Weird flags and on-stop. Like, that game was fixed. That game was fixed for the Panthers. I'm like, what?
Unbelievable.
Someone had a lot of money on the, It's very
Yeah. Speaking of physio, like, those referees would have had to go and like, they're getting carpal tunnel after that. Those things. That last 2 drives is insane.
I'm like, why are we saving the Panthers? Just end this fucking shithole game so we can all move on to the next game. And then I'm like, all right, last shot. We have a chance here. We might win. Sacked. I'm like, this motherfucker. Like, I thought I was going to win this bet. 300, and then all of a sudden Calais gets up. I'm like, I can't even be mad. I'm like, good for him.
No doubt. Although, so 2 things on that. You have no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah.
You can't bet against your buddy plays on the team. You can't bet against him. That's a carnal sin. You can't have it. And then if you did have a chance to actually cash it out and make some money, you should have just done it.
I know.
You relied on the Panthers to finish what they were started, and come on.
It is me at fault, definitely. I also can't believe Calais had 2 sacks. He's 39 years old.
He's insane.
I was trying to think what I could do at 39, and it's definitely not anything near anything in any sport.
Anything world class? No, definitely not.
Not even lower class. Like, put me in amateur soccer game. I'm like, no, I'm not getting the game sealing goal and playing a whole game.
No doubt. Absolute freak.
Any other Cards thoughts? How do you think about them? They're kind of a weird. I don't believe in them.
They're scrappy. I think they're always, they're going to be scrappy all year. They got a lot of talent.
Yeah.
So,
Bengals. In our PPR Guillotine League, everyone, with Blaze, I had the number 1 pick, and I was going back and forth between Gibbs, Saquon, and Jamar Chase. And I sent this text exactly to Blaze. I wanted to go Chase, but they often start slow, and Burrow is an injury risk, so I'm tied to Joe Burrow. I'm just putting that out there, and here we are.
Here you are.
Joe Burrow has missed.
You took Chase, and now you're.
No, I didn't pick Chase. I took Saquon. I took old Saquon. But Joe Burrow has missed almost half the games of 2020, almost half in 2023, and now more than half in this year. So what is that? 4 or 5 years, he's missed almost half the games.
It's bad, man. It's bad. Some of the numbers you're seeing too, like Andrew Luck retired because he was the beating he was taking.
Mhm.
At the same point in their career, Joe Burrow's been hit way more than Luck.
It was like triple. Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary. It's scary. Like I don't understand how inept a franchise can be. How do you have a player like that and just refuse to protect him?
Mhm.
Like, all right, we got maybe some say the best quarterback in football.
Yeah.
Certainly top 3 or 4. Let's just not get any linemen at all. We'll just pick up guys from other teams and whoever else, and then it'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
Just throw them up there. It's nuts. They're so lost.
They made like a fantasy football team. It's just so stupid. And like, there's another meme, like they could have just put Penei Sewell out there and anyone can catch balls from Joe Burrow versus taking Jamar Chase and no one can catch balls from Joe Burrow because he's getting absolutely lit up nonstop.
You mean from Jake Browning?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right side though. Right side. Jake Browning's girlfriend is in the public eye, and she's not hard on the eyes.
True, not hard. Did you also see the SEC? So I saw this years ago at Texas Tech, but there was a meme going on about SEC relationships, and it's this fucking fratty, ugly little white dweeb with just, like Jake Browning's an okay looking guy, but same idea. And this guy's the quarterback of whatever school, like and that's just the SEC. That's the Big 12. Like going to Texas Tech, you would see all these frat kids. I assume it's just money talks, or I know it's just money talks with like the hottest girl in school. So
yeah,
good.
Yeah,
anyways, yeah. Bengals. So I guess the Bengals are done.
They're cooked. They're done. They like poor Trey Hendrickson's like, I was so close to getting out of here.
And they deserve it. I mean, I think they have to be in the top worst franchise in sports in terms of being like in the NFL.
Always. 2 of them in Ohio, both football teams.
And
they're just they're neck and neck.
Let's get to the Chicago Bears. That was next on my list. The most Bears thing of all time. I don't know anything about football. Like I watch and I pretend to talk about it. I knew that they didn't take the right tight end. Like Colson Loveland or Tyler Warren. I saw Tyler Warren play. I didn't watch every one of his games. I watched a decent amount. And Tyler Warren was the next Gronk. No one's gonna be the next Gronk, but like the ceiling was incredible. Everyone on earth said Tyler Warren was the next tight end. Only the Bears are like, no.
Nope.
We know better than everyone else.
We do. This guy who caught like 11 passes at Michigan. But boy, he looks good in uniform.
Oh my God. It's just like,
he didn't have any catches. I picked him up in a fantasy league and I'm trying to drop him and I tried in that guillotine league. I bid like $200 on, I'm thinking I'm going to get Warren. I'm going to go crazy. And I actually got outbid.
Yeah.
It's
quite
depressing.
Right? I did see that.
Yeah. Quite depressing. So I still don't have a tight end, but
but yeah, so the Bears are just and then the GM, I was thinking about it, like if I'm a GM, we've talked about this before, at some point you just go for job security, go with what everyone's saying. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room, especially when you're the Bears GM. Just go with the consensus overall pick and take who everyone 99.9% of people say is the next freak show.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone's got him better. And just take him.
But then if I tried to give this, who is the GM? I don't know his name.
I don't even remember.
All right. So if he zagged.
He used to be Ryan Poles, and he was no good.
Yeah. He zagged on this pick. But then last year he decided to go with what everyone said was the consensus number 1, can't miss pick by taking Caleb Williams. So it's like.
Yeah.
He zags one way. Everything he does, he needs to get fired. He's the worst GM in football. Or one of the top 3, in my opinion. Whoever he is, you're done.
Yeah. Jerry Jones is on line 1.
True. Jerry. But at least I'm sure this guy's young and has a pulse. And
you would think. Jerry Biden.
Jerry Biden. Also, as part of that Caleb Williams, Bryce Young trade, they got Tyreek Stevenson, who we've talked about before. He had the worst play of the year last year where he lost the game for the team. Yeah. And now I guess QBs have a perfect QBR when throwing his way. It's like some sort of the best QBR.
That's not a good stat to have if you're a corner. No. Just have a big target on your chest.
Yeah.
Find me.
And I think Caleb Williams is Jay Cutler but needs glasses. Because he can throw a nice dart and then all of a sudden he just misses someone wide open. He's not good. He has no accuracy, but it's like weird accuracy. Sometimes he is accurate and you're like, that throw.
Yeah.
And the other times, like, wait, you had a clean pocket, you stepped into it. What the fuck? How did you miss that throw? So.
Literally on the Monday Nighter, week 1, he had that play rolling left, and he threw it right on the money to the guy right on the sidelines, and I'm just like, damn it. I knew I should have gotten him in fantasy this year. This is going to be it.
Yeah.
It was in like the first quarter, and then he threw 3 passes into the second row. I was like, okay, there he is. I feel much better now.
He reminds me of when we used to harp on Braylon Edwards. Remember that? When he'd just be wide open and just drop the ball. He is quarterback Braylon Edwards, where he
had one. Remember Braylon, that one, he was like this, and they just hit him like right in the face all the time. Or it'd be here, and he would just like, he put his hands here, and the ball would go like there. You're like, this guy is actually blind.
Yeah.
Like, they need to get him some LASIK.
So, I mean, Caleb, he just has the wrong prescription or something, and maybe that'll fix him.
Yeah.
I was listening to, was it the Ryan Russillo podcast? He had one of the NFL Brainiacs on, who does a poll of all the GMs or like people high up at each. And they had Caleb as like 24 of the teams were out. They're like, no, his accuracy and his reading of the game is bottom 5%.
So bad. Yeah.
So not good for Bears fans.
Tough. Go for him. I don't know any.
Right. I know one, and I'm glad. He's not like Dolphins fans. Like, I always like the fans who just are like, yeah, like they don't get in your face. They're like, I know we suck. Like, you can't really pick on them, right? Whereas like Dolphins fans, like, oh, we're the greatest ever. We're this, that, and now all of a sudden. But this, I know the one in my life, and we have a couple, but like, doesn't care this year. Don't even write me about it. Like, I don't care. Like, playing that, oh no, I literally don't give a shit. You gave a shit when they were doing, two had one good game, and I got 7,000 fucking tweets about it. So now that I was right, you're quiet all of a sudden?
Yeah. No. You don't get to turn it off. If you're going to be obnoxious about it, you don't get to turn it off. Yeah. Take your licks when they suck.
Exactly.
And your coach is clearly on mushrooms, like all the time.
All the time. What a weird dude.
That interview afterwards, like, I don't understand the interview. He's like, well, to win, like, you have to win.
Mm-hmm.
How did the owner not just call him, get into my office, like, first thing in the morning? Just get in here. How do you keep that guy?
Yeah, I assume you can't, like, the player, not like every coach has to have, like, a rah-rah speech. I can't imagine he ever instills, like, rah-rah into a guy, right? Like, not,
Zero.
Like, even, like, Kevin O'Connell is a good-looking young guy, but he at least talks and, like, gets you motivated and stuff. Like, who's getting motivated by this fucking guy?
Nobody. Yeah, it's a mess.
He'd be
I love it, though.
A good offensive coordinator. He can't be the leader of men. I think that's my thought about it. Is it Quinn Ewers' time? Tua's done. See you later, Tua.
Ooh. I know.
I guess you have to play him because you're paying him so much.
I totally forgot that he was there.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll be there eventually. Tua will get hurt soon here in a couple more weeks.
Yeah.
We'll play pull on him.
Any other teams you want? The Bucks? We're going to go through every team. The Bucks. I love Baker Mayfield. I've always been a huge fan of Baker.
He's the best, man. He's the best. He's flipping out there. He just makes plays.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a handful of guys, like, game on the line right now, who you'd rather have at the helm, right?
That was my question. I was going to follow up with what quarterbacks right now are you scared of? You're like, okay, there's a 65% chance they're going to win the game. I mean, Baker's in that bowl. Baker's there. Josh Allen, maybe Lamar, Mahomes. Not Denver. The Rams. Sorry.
Yeah,
Stafford. Like,
last drive.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm taking Mahomes number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably taking Stafford number 2, then Josh, and then it might be Baker.
Yeah, Baker Lamar combo.
Yeah, Lamar too.
Yeah,
but those, like, he's right there. He's in there. There's not more than 5. So
no. All right. There's on Amazon Prime. You can fast forward to the first or the second half of it. It's like a 30-minute show, but he goes undercover with all the fans, and it's like fan day, and he's dressed up as some like hobo from Tampa Bay, and he's just saying like stupid shit, and like they can write letters to the fans, and like he writes a letter to himself, and just everyone's in the locker room, and he just like throws it at the locker, and everyone's like, dude, like. And someone's like, there's always one. Like, he's just being obnoxious.
Yeah, I love it.
And
it's so good.
They do like, what do you think about so-and-so? And someone's like, oh, Baker is doing this and that. I love it. Like, I'm so happy he's here. And Baker's like, yeah, but I wish he just shut up sometimes, just stick to football, right? He doesn't need to be in those commercials about himself.
Awesome.
Yeah, you gotta
I
watch
love it. You know when he's like, you're that confident and that self-aware, that's a good combo.
Yeah, and one last thing on it, but there's a scene where they throw to players and the players don't know. Jalen McMillan's a rookie at the time, and so he's like, "Hey, Mr. McMillan, can I throw one to you?" And he fucking like from 10 yards throws a dart at Jalen's head, and Jalen's like, "Who the fuck is this? Like, what are you doing, buddy?" Like, yeah. Anyways, I love Baker. I'm all in.
Amazing.
I took Baker MVP because it is the only odds that made sense. I also took Mahomes back just now MVP, but because it was like a 30-1, 40-1. Where I mean, Josh Allen or Lamar will probably win, but you're getting 4-1 odds there at best.
You did Baker at the right time because the odds are good, and he's going to get Godwin back, and their line isn't even like they got guys playing all over the place out of the line. Like when Wirtz goes back and they get settled in, like they're going to be even better than they are now.
Yeah, on my app, I didn't have a number 1 seed in the NFC because I wanted to bet that. I just had to bet them the NFC Championship winner, but 1 seed because they play in such a shithole division. I think the NFC North cannibalizes each other. So really, just the Eagles are what you kind of got to watch out for. But.
Yeah, it'd be the Eagles. Mm-hmm. Their division's garbage. They're going 6-0 again.
Yeah, true. Indy, the Colts, Indiana Jones.
That's awesome.
He's kind of back.
That's awesome. Indiana Jones. That's a great handle.
Yeah,
he keeps playing like he is.
Yeah. How bad is the Giants for like 2 of their players to just be? I'm sure it's going to change with Daniel Jones. He's not going to be this great for long, but it's not a good look for them.
Yeah, Barkley gone. Neighbors next year will go somewhere and just. But Neighbors is unbelievable. To see him the other day, holy cow!
Yeah,
he's ridiculous.
Yeah, he might. People are saying he might be. He's top 3 easily. And all LSU actually wide receivers. That's crazy too.
Yeah, that's bonkers. There you go, Russ. Now you know the secret. Fucking throw it up.
Yeah,
just get it in his general direction.
Yeah.
Do not throw it to Steve Slayton or whoever. Darius Slayton or whoever the hell else you have running out there. Just throw it to Neighbors.
Yeah. And then, so the Colts, I guess, could they win the division, or do you think
I mean, they've already got a 2-game lead on Houston.
Yeah. And Houston's O-line is
seriously
brutal.
Yeah, their O-line is so bad. But, their defense is going to hold them in games. And I think they'll still be around. But
yeah.
I feel bad for Stroud. I think he's better than he gets to show.
Yeah. On the Colts that text you as a bunch, I don't know how to get around this without sounding like a far right-wing Republican, but the Colts owner and headsets on the sideline. I don't want to be sexist, so I'm going to leave it alone, but it's just like if I was the first, I don't know, minority owner or Canadian quarterback, I would just kind of like want to sit and watch, right? Like just kind of not ruffle feathers, I guess. And it seems kind of micromanaging-ish. It seems very, the haircut, like should have the Phillies haircut. I just don't know. I don't want to touch it, but I really don't like it. It's not anti-woman. I don't want any owner to be like that. Just especially if you're, anyways. Yeah. I just had to get that off my chest.
Or if you do want to listen in because you're trying to learn, do you need to be on the sideline? Can it just be, I don't know. I'm okay if the owner wants to learn like every part of the organization, then you want to do that. But you don't need to draw attention to yourself.
Yeah, and have like your little notebook. Yeah, just sit in the suite. Or
is she looking for a date? Is she single? Do we know? Is she trolling? Like, what's happening there?
She's a troll. She looks like a troll. It's very.
Hey. But like you talked about with the other conversation earlier, she's got a lot of money. So
yeah, that's true. Time to get in there.
I know some guys who might be interested. And girls. Hey, that's her thing.
Yeah, exactly. Commanders, are they the year from hell team where they're just not that good, or a mixture?
Called that one all along. They said they're 100% regressing. There's too many things went their way last year. It's not going to happen again. They're so old.
Oldest team in the league.
Yep. And JD's already banged up, so that's not good.
Yeah. I was like a year ahead of everything. Not everything, a bunch of things. Jaden Daniels maybe not being as great. Now we got some tape on him. He still could be. And I thought he'd be injured because he takes brutal hits. And a few other things. But, Terry McLaurin, I didn't want him in fantasy because I just remember he had 2 or 3 walk-off bomb touchdowns where he had a shitty game and then just a 69-yard touchdown saved his day. And I was like,
totally.
I mean, that's not going to happen again, to your point.
Totally. But also the one thing, and feels like forever ago, but it's just last Thursday. The refs need to do a little bit better job with Daniels. He was getting hammered.
Yeah.
There was like 5 hits that game where if it's Mahomes or Josh or Lamar, they're flags every time. I get it. Like the whole, he's a rookie, you got to understand. I don't know. But like, if the mandate is to protect the quarterbacks, you can't let him take the hits that he was taking. Yeah. It was like, if it was Stafford, someone was going to jail. Like it was,
he might die.
A lot of, yeah, that too. And not one flag. God.
Yeah.
Thought that was a little rough. I thought that was poorly officiated again.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't gotten to the Vikings yet. The Vikings, I got this before we get into. There was a play last week, I think it was, but so it was offside.
Yeah.
On who are we playing? The Falcons. The Falcons were offside, but then our lineman held him, and he got flagged. Or maybe it was the opposite. Yeah. Anyways, regardless, but I think it should be a free play. Like if someone's offside, you can do whatever you want. Because it's just like, if that guy's jumping offside, just like you can, throw out the ball for whatever you want. I think all bets are off. It's like if someone comes in your house and they're not supposed to, you can shoot them. Same idea here. It's like,
well, not in Canada anymore, apparently.
Oh wow! Muggers can just stay in your house now.
It happened in Ontario. A guy broke into a house and took an absolute ass kicking, and then now the homeowner got charged.
Wow!
Excessive force or something.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, it's caused quite a stir.
Well,
I'm just like, well, that makes no sense. If you come into someone's house and you take a beating, I think that's on you. But no.
And that's right to my point. If you cross the line early, then you can take a beating. Like no holds barred. There's no double flags. Like our old lineman can just drag you down by your mask. Anything goes, just like a tip ball.
Well, except that is affecting the play. Like it is a freebie in that you can't be negatively affected as the offense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if you did that, then literally it'd be like, oh, offside, and they would all just tackle the lineman, and then the quarterback would stand there forever, and you'd get plays. Yeah. So it is. But yeah, no, that's quite a thing. It was quite in the news up here, of course. 10 years of liberal government will do that for you. Not to get political, but the country is in shambles.
Yeah, it's really everywhere. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna live in Costa Rica. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I'm going to live where I live, but somewhere smaller and more remote where I just don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. If someone comes into the house, I can just shoot them. I like
that. Back to the Vikings. I don't even know. Like JJ McCarthy, he hates an out route. He can't throw that to save his life. That's a pick or a pick six. Which he's got a cannon, so I don't understand. He's just late.
Yeah, absolutely can't. Well, he's late on how strong your arm is in the NFL. If you wait too long, they take it away.
Yeah,
it's just a timing thing. He'll get it. He's talented. He'll get it.
Yeah, and he's already injured, and our O-line sucks. I thought the great thing about having a rookie quarterback was we could just have a stud O-line, but that's not the case, I guess.
Apparently not. Even though you guys spent money there.
Yeah,
so I don't know what's happening. Darisaw is not there yet, so that'll change things. That'll change things a lot.
We've had some bad injuries.
What are we at now? 5 quarterbacks? 5 new quarterbacks this week?
At least, yeah. It's outrageous how many new ones. Especially if Jaden doesn't play. JJ, Niners.
Burrow.
Jets.
Yeah. Bengals.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good at all. Russ won't be far behind.
Yeah.
But that'll be not injury related, hopefully.
Yeah. Talk the Eagles. Detroit, another place to buy low. Detroit right now is 4-1 to win the division. Packers are 2-1. It's only 2 weeks. Like it's a long season, guys. I'm taking up that 4-1.
Oh, I made some hay last week. I had some dudes that were all like, after the first week, oh, look at Dan Campbell is out, Ben Johnson, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay. Lions were an easy pick for me.
How did we not bet like a giant over? We fucked that up. I fucked it up.
Yes. Dan Campbell will be just fine. Dan Campbell is a good football coach. Yeah, there's growing pains when you lose coordinators, but he's going to be just fine.
Yeah. Yeah, especially 2-1. I can't believe Packers 2-1. They're 4-1. It's just like they won 15 games the last 2 years. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, totally.
Uh,
And maybe Ben Johnson is like, who was the offensive coordinator? He was like Peyton Manning's offensive coordinator in Denver,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then he's the wonder kid. You get the job with the Jets, and Ryan, is it Gase?
I don't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then he just never accomplished anything because like it's harder in the NFL when Peyton Manning's not your quarterback.
No doubt.
Who knew?
And you're not a great owner when Peyton Manning just, you got lucky with him, but whatever.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, your weekly research shot. You took an indirect one with the daughter, but now you had to get that one in there too.
Exactly.
Poor guy's dead, and you're still just kicking on him.
Packers, they look good. I guess we kind of talk about it a little bit, but
They look great.
yeah.
I mean, almost too good.
Mm-hmm.
The defense is nasty. They're so fast and so physical. And those corners, man, who I'd never even heard of before this year, they're just absolutely locking people down.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Amazing what happens when you have like a dynamic pass rusher, maybe the best football player on defense in the league.
Yeah.
And he just suddenly shows up on your team.
Well, they're like in rankings too. Last year, they're between 7th to 12th in top.
Yeah, they're solid.
Yeah, so then you add, like I said, the best player on top of it, and it's like, all right, well, I guess we're the greatest now.
I guess we're number one.
Yeah.
Which is good. And that's why I love picking them up for $1 in my fantasy league.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jerry.
I got them and Jordan Love. Stace is not a bit happy. Packers fan Stace not a bit happy. I got Love and Packers D for a total of $2.
Surely you can do like some buy low, sell high with Stace. You got to be begging for that.
Yeah, eventually.
Get his best players. We have to.
I don't know if he has any.
Yeah.
He's a hard guy to track down. I'll wait.
Ravens, I mean, they look good. Nothing really anything groundbreaking on that side. Oh, we got to get to the Pats. What do you... I also, F you and Bill Simmons. I placed all my bets all around draft time. A bunch of my futures was back in Arizona. I was listening to you and listening to Simmons, like, oh, the Pats, we're going to be pretty good. We're going to make the playoffs, blah, blah, blah. But then right before the season, you guys are both like, you know what? Maybe it's not as good as it looked. We're still going to be good, and I think we still have a fighting chance, but I'm not as high as I was, blah, blah, blah. Well, you could have fucking told me that before I placed all my future bets. Sons of bitches.
Your future bets are fine. They're going to battle. They'll be in the mix. That week 1 loss to the Raiders was not ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all what we wanted, but I'm still not. Everyone's saying, "Oh, the defense is better than it looks." Our secondary is playing like shit, and they got better in the second half. But you also don't have like a defensive coordinator. Like he's got this mystery illness, so he's gone. Best corner is not playing. Our other corner got hurt. We got rid of our veteran safeties and have these 2 young guys that are just, I don't know. So I think they're going to battle. They're going to be in the mix. Drake May looks fantastic. Love seeing that. Diggsy is looking solid. He's not really opening it up yet, but he's just kind of that under the middle, over the middle guy underneath, finding spots, getting open for big plays. And the running backs look good. So the O-line's playing better. A little worried about this week with Morgan Moses maybe not playing because we got to face TJ Watt, but we've owned the Steelers for 2 decades, so that's easy money.
Take that, Leroy.
Hop on that one. We own the Steelers. We're going to continue to own the Steelers this week.
Yeah, but you also own them with Tom Brady. I think it's a little bit different now.
I even beat him. I think we did last year or the year before with like Jacoby Kenobi playing or whatever his name, the brisket.
Yeah.
Matt Jones beat him. Everyone beats him. We own the Steelers. I'm not worried about that.
Last game had to be. I wish it was like a playoff game on the line or like playoffs on the line type game, but that roller coaster. I wish I could just watched you that whole game. It was like interception. Oh, the other team did the interception. Oh, game's over. Yeah. You guys get a pick 6. What? It was crazy. It was chaos.
Unbelievable. So, and you know what tops it off is poor Groot. So we got this new dog, and he's awesome. He's doing really well, but like he's a puppy, right?
Yeah.
He's 9 months, but he's a puppy, and so
loud shouting Uncle Blaiso, probably
any noises or anything like he tries to get settled in, and so like imagine what his first experience watching a Patriots game with me, it would be like he'd just be asleep, and then we'd do something stupid, and I'd be on my feet, and he's up looking around like what's going on. Couldn't get settled. I felt bad. I was trying to convince Tara to take him for a walk or something like in the game. She's like, no, he needs to get used to this. And like, I think that's a bit of an indictment on me.
No, you were a bad dad.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but he made it through, and we celebrated at the end. It was pretty good. The
That's
kickoff return was good. I was really excited about that. He was jumping up and down with me, so we had a bit of a bond. And I think he's a Patriots fan now. It's good.
yeah. He had some treats. He
Yeah,
had a couple
Drew's a Patriots
beers.
fan. Yeah, yeah. There was a few moments though. He's like, "What? I don't understand what's going on." Like we're sitting here peacefully. I'm trying to have a nap, and then all of a sudden, Dad's just losing his mind. I don't even know what happened. He's like looking out the window. He's wondering what's going on.
About to fight someone or bark, bite. What do you do here?
Yeah, is it go time? What are we doing?
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
So
Groot.
I think you got to figure it out. And then he saw how happy I was at the end, so that he was happy, and we went outside and played, and all was good.
Yeah, great. I love it. What other teams do we have? I think just that Giants Cowboys game was. I said it in our group chat. It was
That
like,
thing was on. That game was absolutely like. What there's like two meth heads just battling it out of the street.
yeah, I said in our group chat. It was like two autistic kids with brass knuckles just going at it. And I wanted to say something else, but that was my as PC as I could make it.
Wrestling over a John Cena poster.
Yeah. Oh God. Holy. Speaking of people getting
You said it.
canceled.
You brought the autistic kid.
Yeah, that was bad. Is Genty a bust for the Raiders? It's too early to be a bust. I don't want
I
to
don't
say
know.
that.
He looks little out there.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Like
and I was kind of. You always defend like the non-Power 5 teams. You watch a lot more non-Power 5 or 4 whatever stuff.
Yeah.
And I was always I didn't want to call him a bust, but I definitely said, "Hey, is he this great?" You know,
yeah.
can't miss. Is he a can't miss prospect?
Give him time. I think the one concerning thing is he doesn't appear to be good in pass protection, and if you can't, NFL teams will expose that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't be on the field when they have to pass, that is going to really limit your role as a running back. So,
Yeah.
he's going to have to shore that up. But he's got so much talent. I think give him a little more time. I'm not ready to bust him yet.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Cam Ward, did you see his throw? Like, don't throw across your body, don't throw across the field, and he just throws an absolute dime.
Unless you have a rocket launcher
Yeah.
attached to your shoulder.
60 yards across the field, but even though it's like a 30-yard down the field.
Yeah. That guy, though, he's got some serious talent, and he's got no supporting cast. Man.
That was so good. His in week 1 when his dad was on the screen, because I was doing the same thing, because I think I had something with them, a bet or whatever, and I was like, oh my God, you guys are absolutely not helping this poor kid out.
You're trash. You're absolute trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad.
Well,
yeah.
I guess before we get to college, any other NFL thoughts or teams we missed?
Chargers. I like the Chargers. They look good. Yeah. Herbie, you know, I'm always a Herbie guy. Yeah. He looks fantastic. I just hope he stays healthy.
Ever since he started piping one of the hottest women on earth, he's turned into a superhero.
No doubt. Yes, good on him. I'm loving these quarterbacks really starting to dive into that Hollywood market. It's kind of nice.
Hollywood market. Like they're at Subway.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I know. Don't worry about the cheerleaders. Go after the
money.
Yeah. I was actually the other day just flicking through the channels, and then some old Transformers thing came on, and Tara was like, "Hey, that's Josh Allen's wife." When she was in the Bumblebee one, and she was like 14 or whatever. I had no idea.
Oh, that was her.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, that is interesting. So
yeah.
Speaking of, go over the Chargers, so in their division, the Broncos are also who we thought they were.
Interesting. I meant to ask that too. Is Bo Nix?
I mean, I think they're good, and they're going to be all right. And I think they're going to be around all year. But there were so many people that were talking they're shooing to win the division. They're going to win 12 games.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be a top 3 seed in the playoffs. Blah blah blah. Come on, let's relax a little bit.
Yeah,
let's relax a little bit. You can scheme to sort out Bo Nix.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, is Bo Nix kind of more just like Jaden Daniels, a little bit more film on him now?
Yeah, it changes things, right? I mean, he's got a great offensive coordinator, so you don't want to totally. He's not going to be a bust, but people were talking. Oh, he could be your outside candidate for MVP. Blah blah. Win division. I was like, that I don't think so.
Yeah,
but I still think they're the third best team in that division. So.
That's fair. All right.
And they'll find a way to lose a game to the Raiders, like they always do.
Yeah, that's fair. What do we got? I guess college. Carson Beck resurgence?
Wow. Hey?
Yeah.
That's a good team, man. That's a really good team.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good team. I like and Florida State looking all right. There's
Yeah.
kind of some teams that are back into the mix that have been out for a while. One thing I'm really pumped about, and we both had it after week one, is that Simpson kid from Alabama.
Yeah.
He's good.
He
He's
looks
good. He was under siege that first game and still was making plays. And now since that, he's been absolutely lights out. He's playing as well as any quarterback, like besides Mateer, I think.
yeah.
As far as just watching him throw the ball, like he's good.
I remembered, yeah, it was just like the eye test. He would just he shifts his feet and then steps into a throw perfectly and just like perfect
Yeah.
mechanics and confidence, everything.
Yeah, and the trend too, and I think we touched on this a couple weeks ago. These teams that are actually playing real games week one, it's not crushing them. Like Alabama's back now, what in the top 15 again?
Yeah,
and they're going to be fine. Notre Dame's 0-2 and they're still ranked, like they're 24 or whatever it is. But like if they run the table, they're going to be in.
Yeah,
they are. I know people hate that, but like if they run the table, if their schedule, it's a big if because they're not as good as they were last year.
Mm-hmm.
But if they run the table and their only 2 losses are to top 10 teams by like a point each,
sure.
whatever the hell it was. So they're the voters are saying and the decision makers are saying better to lose a tight game to a real good team than to beat Roast Beef Tech by 40.
Yeah,
like
which is what we
enough
want.
of that. Like that shit needs to go. These teams need to stop it. Like Oregon, who have you played yet? Nobody. Penn State, you haven't played anybody. Like it's embarrassing. These teams. Go and like man up and play another football team. Well, it's nonsense.
And to your point, and obviously I want to talk a ton of Texas Tech. We're on the bad side of that, where this game against Utah, biggest game of the week, I think whoever loses the game is kind of done. Like, I mean, they're going to lose one more game. Always, I always call us like the tier 2 school. We're not Alabama's or whatever. We, or if it's Kansas State or Iowa State in this position, whoever it is, they always lose to each other. Like, just some bullshit game will go, well, if we win this game against Utah, we'll lose to Kansas State or to Kansas or maybe we already, like we'll lose some shit team. It always happens. So, yeah, Texas Tech is kind of at the mercy of their schedule where you lose this Utah game and same thing with Utah. If you lose one more game, you're certainly done. But this game, I think.
But that's the way it should be if they're conference games. Yeah. Like that's your conference. That's what you're doing. It's these teams that are actually trying out of conference and not getting crucified if they lose. I think it's great.
But I think like if Texas Tech maybe had an Arkansas or a Mississippi or Ole Miss or like someone, so at least later in the year, it's like, okay, well, we lost Utah week 4, then we beat nobody because we're, Big 12 is kind of shit. At least we'd have one more chance of, okay, they beat a good SEC team or ACC.
That's what that's scaring me a little bit this week. Notre Dame plays Arkansas, and I'm just like, oh man, imagine if they, let down from another tough loss.
Yeah.
0-3, you're certainly cooked. Mm-hmm. I'd be downright distraught if they were 0-3.
That I put this in my notes. This game with Texas Tech, same thing with you, is going to control my emotions the most out of any game in NFL or college all season. Because it's just like,
you're right. I think it's like there's a conference title game still, right? Like,
so
you would have a chance to bounce back. It's like that, that conference teams are going to beat each other. So I don't think it's as much of a death sentence as you think it was.
Well, I just know because we're going to lose one more game after this. It'll be some stupid ass game. Yeah. So
are the teams. I think it's a huge game, but I don't think it's do or die yet.
Yeah. Let's hope. But I did have like a 300-1 bet on my boy Morton to win the Heisman, so hopefully he keeps it up.
Put on a show.
Yeah.
Due to some recent developments, I hope they beat the piss out of Utah.
I mean, me now, so I guess we can do it off air. Any other Arch is? I mean, people have talked to death about Arch. He's still, still the 2 O's are there, but not looking like the superhero everyone thought he was. We talked about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a couple more games and see what happens when he plays another real team. I want to see what the test is. And I don't think there's much point in saying anything until then.
Yeah. Anything else of note on the college scene before we kind of do some picks?
Yeah, no, let's get the picks. I didn't get a chance last week to watch a ton, having the puppy now, and I had to save my screen time for the Patriots game, so I didn't get to watch a lot of the college.
Yeah.
And this week I'll be zero chance to be traveling again. So
Yeah. Speaking of, I saw this the other day of college. Cam Newton is starting offense when he was at FSU.
yeah,
Not one ever started in the NFL, and I've never heard of one of the players on his offense. Like that guy was an absolute freak. They showed this clip the other day.
did he not play with Cadillac Williams, or was that before?
No, I think that was before.
Wow,
Well, at least the year that he won, he had nobody.
he was a superhero. He was just doing different shit then, man. That was bizarre what he was pulling off.
Yeah.
Before we do get to picks, I have to say, because I've been in Toronto this week.
Mhm.
I prefer West Time Zone for watching sports, but when you're staying in a hotel and you're just chilling and no one's harping at you to have the TV on, it's pretty sweet watching like a football game at like 11 o'clock at night while you're lying in bed.
I like it.
Monday was awesome.
I like in the middle, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the
I
early.
didn't hate it. I was like doubleheader, like sweet. Didn't start till a bit later.
I hated it. I was like during Kobe in his prime. I was in Indianapolis and on the East Coast most of the time, and so a Lakers game would go until 1 a.m. I'm like what the fuck? I'm not doing this. But like a
That's
playoff
rough.
game, it was fucking brutal.
That's
But yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming you have to get up at 7 to go to work instead of start. I didn't have to work that, so maybe.
All right, picks. First game, I mean, there's not even a fucking point. Who cares? Bills, Dolphins, Bills 11.5. I took them as, I don't even want to say this out loud. I took them as my survivor pick this year, and
Ooh.
the Dolphins have the tools to do something stupid, and it's a Thursday night, but it's in Buffalo. If it was in Miami, I'd be a touch, not scared, but nervous, but
yeah. I think they're going to get beat like a narc at a biker rally.
They will.
I think it's going to happen to the Dolphins.
Yeah.
That's tonight. Yeah, that's tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
Sweet.
Yeah, I wish there was a better game. We had some good-ish Thursday games, or no? What did we have?
Yeah, they came out strong the first couple of weeks. And now you're looking down the road, they're like, okay, I think they're easing back into let's get this team out of the way on Thursday. And if they take it.
I know, it's okay. Seahawks, Cardinals, then Niners, Rams, Eagles, Giants.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Steelers, Bengals will be like, that's all right. All right, back here, we've got Colts, Titans. Colts, 4.5-point favorite on the road.
Are we picking with the spread right now?
Yeah, always with the spread.
Titans always play them tight. I'll take the points.
I'm taking the points. I'm taking Titans plus 4.5. And everyone knows we're in like a, 60, 70, 80 person pick 'em pool.
Yeah.
So right now, everyone, knock on wood, but I'm second overall, tied for first last week. So if you want, you should.
My buddy Eck is in first place. Where am I? I haven't even looked. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I barely got my picks in. Week 1, I got my picks in. I was hammered after the draft. The guy who runs the league's like, hey, you need to get your picks in. Like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't even remember doing it. So I wasn't very good. I don't know what I did last week.
Yeah, I think you're in the middle somewhere.
All right. Steady climbing.
Yeah.
Steadily climbing.
Yeah, you don't want to peak too early like I'm doing.
Oh, no.
Steelers Patriots. According to Blaiso, they always run the table on the Steelers.
Yeah.
And they're plus 1.5-point favorites, so I guess.
Oh, God.
Or not favorites,
freebie.
plus 1.5 points.
That's a freebie.
So I guess we're taking the Patriots.
Yes.
I will take the points. I'm doing that as well.
Yeah.
Jets, Bucks. Bucks, 6.5-point favorites. We've got Tyrod Taylor starting for the
Where
Jets.
is that one?
It's in Tampa Bay.
6. If it was at home, I'd like.
Yeah.
But Tyrod's going to be frisky, but man, Jets defense, I think, is legit ass, right?
Yeah, it's not looking good.
So, yeah. Ride Banksy till the wheels come off.
Ryan Bakesy, too. I don't like that we're agreeing on all these things, but maybe it's good. We'll find out when the tallies come in. Yeah. Raiders, Commanders. Oh, I know we're going to agree on this, too. Commanders with TBD Jaden Daniels. I guess you just assume the line will swing with how he's doing. Right now, the Commies are 3.5-point favorites.
So they're planning on him playing.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Vegas thinking he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that one?
In Washington.
Man. I'm going Raiders.
Me too. Yeah. I think I think the Raiders not only could win, they surely can be a 3-point game. Like a field goal. Yeah. If it was 2.5, I might have gone Commanders, but 3.5 for sure.
Gino's going to bounce back. He had a rough game on Monday. He'll bounce back.
Yep.
I like Gino.
Yeah, me too. Rams, Eagles. Ooh, I think I'm going to take points here too. The Eagles, 3.5-point favorites at home.
Ooh.
I think we got definitely have a backdoor cover at minimum, and the Rams could win. I mean, the Chiefs could have beat the Eagles last week.
Yeah. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'll take the Eagles.
All right, we finally disagree on
Saquon
one.
hasn't had a blow up yet. He's kind of been pretty average, I think, and neither is AJ. So they're both going to score this week.
Oh, lock it down.
Yeah,
I like it. I think the Rams do a little backdoor coversies.
Okay.
Falcons Panthers. I know I'm going on this. Falcons 5.5-point favorites on the road.
Mm-hmm. I'll take the points.
Me too. Panthers. They backdoor covered.
Hold on.
Oh.
No, I'm going the Falcons.
Okay.
The Panthers lost like 2 hoggies.
Oh, did they?
Yes, and the Falcons D line looked good last week.
They did look good against our shitty offensive line.
Yeah, I'll take the Falcons. Sorry.
Panthers backdoor Bryce. I think he backdoors this one again.
Backdoor Bryce. Not a great nickname, but if you understand the context, I suppose it's okay.
Yeah, it should be more of a Bears thing.
There you go again, you right wing psychopath.
Backdoor Bears.
Yeah.
Led by Caleb. The battle of the replacements. Or the who's better, Chase or Jefferson? Vikings Bengals. The Vikings 2.5-point favorites.
Vikings. They just have a better defense.
Yeah, true. The defense is shits for the Bengals. You're right. I like that. I'm glad you swayed my opinion because I was not sure what to do. Texans Jags. The Jags are 1.5-point favorites at home. I'm taking the Texans.
Yeah, they're not going on 3, right?
You would hope not.
Yeah.
Right now, the Jags right now, I think they've got like a top 10 defense and they've got the most rushing yards in the NFL. Random fact. Yeah.
All right.
Packers Browns. Packers 7.5-point favorites on the road.
That's not that. Put a 1 on that.
Yeah.
Come on.
That should be a bet we do. I wish I could bet more. Like I don't have the options to do great bets where I'm living.
Yeah.
But always taking like the Bills and just doing instead of 11.5, do an alt over or alt 17. Same thing with the Packers. Like
add a touchdown to that Packers game.
An alt 14 exactly.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking it back. Ooh, this is game of the week. Has to be Broncos Chargers. Chargers 2.5-point favorites.
Ooh, yeah, Chargers. Broncos are frauds.
Yeah, taking the Chargers.
Fraudulent.
Saints Seahawks. Seahawks 7.5-point favorites.
I'm gonna have a good week.
Yeah, I think so. I think we both
7.5.
Fraser and Blaiso are gonna top one out of these 80 people, and the Eagles game is gonna be what sways who wins.
Yeah. 7.5. Hey,
yeah, that's a lot.
You know what? Like I haven't watched a play of it, but a buddy of mine who's a Saints fan, he says that Rattler's been like frisky.
Yeah,
and been getting zero help. Guys are dropping balls all over the place. But they've been in the games that they're playing for a while. And, well, they shoot against Cardinals. They were into it, and then they almost tied it. The guy dropped the ball.
Absolutely.
7.5's a lot.
It is, especially for like it's the Seahawks. It's not like they're Packers.
That's a long trip northwest for the Southern boys. I'd never given that many points, but I'm going to do it. I'll take the Seahawks.
Taking the Seahawks. The Saints screwed me last time. I could have won the pool.
Yeah.
And hopefully I don't screw myself again doing the Saints. But to your point, the Packers are 7.5-point favorites against the Browns. And I think we put the Packers well above where the Seahawks are, and they're 7.5 over the Saints. So definitely interesting. And also,
Quick note on the Saints. I got a shout out to our buddy of mine who is a Saints fan that I've been talking about because we had somebody unprecedented move. We had someone just quit on our fantasy league. He was upset because he went over at the draft, blamed everybody else, even though there's 3 people keeping track of numbers. They all had the same thing. He blamed everyone else and pouted and quit. Never happened before in the history of our fantasy league. And this Saints fan who I'm talking about agreed to step up and take his team over for the rest of the year. So big thanks to him. Not that he's watching. But
yeah, well, I'm sure you're watching. We'll make sure you watch. We'll tell him.
Not mentioning any names. I don't want to sue anybody.
Okay. And also, fuck the Seahawks. I've been.
Whoa.
It's my own fault, but I've been at the. I did something I never like doing in fantasy, which is 2 good players.
Yeah.
So at quarterback, and this is in my main 16-team league, I have Baker, and then I've also got Goff. I got Goff for $1 or $2 or something stupid. So I was like, I had to do it, right?
Yeah.
What do? I could have won that, which you're not going to start Goff, but Goff goes off, could have won. But then I also have the Kenneth Walker Zach Charbonnet fucking combo.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
So I would have won week 1 had I started Charbonnet. So what does any fucking person do? They start Charbonnet last week. Would have won as had Kenneth. So now I'm 0-2 because I'm just getting railroaded by the Seahawks.
Immediately find anybody in that league who's got any kind of a soft spot for the Seahawks and trade them both to that person. So that's not going to get better.
No, it's not. I'm just going to get railroaded all year. So that's
fun. It's going to drive you crazy. Trade them both.
So we're going to come back to this next week, and I'm going to say I'm never taking the Saints again, but I'm going to take the Saints. Cards 49ers. Niners at home, 2.5-point favorites.
Mac Jones goes 2-0.
And that was the 5th. That was the other quarterback we were missing.
Right. That's 6 then.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, I thought you said Niners. Anyway.
Yeah,
I'm taking the Niners.
Mac
Daddy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm torn on this
one.
Give
me another quarterback controversy in San Fran.
Oh, yeah, you like that. I mean, with Cardinals just because can't bet on against Clay again. Cowboys Bears. Oh my God! Guess this line. If you guess it, I'll be shocked. I don't know what I would do.
Where is it?
In Chicago.
Cowboys Bears in Chicago. Dallas favored by 2.5.
Okay, 1.5. Yeah.
Huh?
What a fall from grace for the Cowboys to be favored 1.5 against the lowly Bears. And who do you take? This is an awful game. I'm going to go Cowboys just because I saw them twice just air it out. I can't stop anything, but.
Yeah, no, but I don't. Do the Bears have anybody who can stop CD?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Cowboys are going to.
Yeah, I'll go Cowboys too.
Yeah.
Because they'll just turn it into a shootout, and Caleb's not keeping up,
No, exactly. Speaking of the Bears, sad days. I think it just shows where the world's gone in sports. Soldier Field is now going to be gone because that realty has to be the most expensive stadium realty in the history of the world because it's right perfect prime time.
Yeah.
So that got lost, and I mean that's a shit. I think that's one of the coolest stadiums in the world. Right on the water. It's historic.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I was moving to like the suburbs somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to go. I got to go 2 years ago. Whenever we went to Seattle, I had this epic trip where I went to Thursday night football in Chicago and I met up with you guys in Seattle for Monday night football with the where was it? Pats Seahawks?
That was that's like 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Never mind, it was some time ago. But I was in my Vikings attire, lower bowl in Soldier Field, and I wasn't full Vikings attire. I just had a jacket on because it was fucking cold. So I wasn't I was trying to be like, hey, it's just a jacket. I need to stay warm. That's all I have on this trip.
Yeah.
And people were all over me. But then I wasn't loud enough. I was like, we're not good. I wasn't cheering. By the end, people were buying me drinks. They're like, all right, you're a nice guy. I'm like, yeah.
You win in hearts.
Yeah. I'm sure 24-year-old me would have gotten the shit kicked out of me, but 35-year-old me was just very PC,
Very PC, yeah. Sorted it all out.
Yeah. All right. Monday Night Football, Chiefs Giants. I'm taking the Chiefs 6.5-point favorites on the road.
Oh, by 100.
Yeah. That's another one. Do an alt spread. Everyone who's listening, do alt spreads on 3 games. You'll win.
Except the Chiefs haven't blown anybody out in a long time.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
that defense is going to be pissed, and Russell is going to be throwing the ball to them.
And they want to step on their throats. The only thing that scares me a little bit is that Giants line, which hasn't really done anything at all. So I guess I can't be too worried about it. But
yeah, their O-line sucks though.
Yeah. All right, Chiefs. Yeah. So my bet of the week: Chiefs take an alternate line of 14. Packers alternate line 14 and Bills alternate line 17. And
might actually really sweat it out till Monday and make the Chiefs my survivor pick.
Ooh. I don't want you to hate the Chiefs even more, but okay.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be great if there's a huge upset and half the teams get knocked off because someone wins that shouldn't?
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I think Survivor. I bet a lot of teams people take the Seahawks, the Packers. Yeah.
Everyone's taking the Packers
Yeah.
or the Bills.
Mm-hmm. The Bills. Monday Night Football, Lions, Ravens. Ooh. Yes.
Wait, there's 2 Monday night games again?
No, that was Sunday night, the Chiefs game.
Oh, okay.
Lions, Ravens, I don't think you'll get this one because I think it's odd. So what do you think it is?
At Baltimore?
At Baltimore.
Ravens 4.5.
I think you looked at it. You surely did.
Nope.
It's 4.5.
Nice. No, 100% didn't look at it. I haven't looked at anything. I still need to go and do my picks for this week.
I'm taking the Lions. Yeah, I would have thought it'd be like a 2.5, 1.5.
Yeah.
But surely the Lions can stay in this. I think didn't the Ravens give up a ton of points to who they play first?
To
Bills.
Buffalo.
Yeah. I mean,
and then they punt.
Yeah.
That's a nice game.
Yeah.
The over-under is got to be in 56, 57.
It's I think 54. I just lost it.
Yeah, that's big.
53.5. Yeah, I mean, so I have Baker Mayfield. I was going to start Baker Mayfield, but I was like, no, this game's going to be a shootout, so I'm starting Goff. So I'm sure everyone else bet the under and don't start Goff. Just give up. But yeah,
I'll take the Ravens there just so we have a different one at the end.
Yeah. Again, I feel bad for Lamar. I keep on saying this every podcast, but week 1, what happened? Henry fumbled the ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like he does everything on earth, and then the most reliable pass catcher in the league drops to Henry fumbles the ball, and it's just like, oh my God, this guy can't do anything. Like, and it was, when's he going to have another like giant, meaningful game? It's either against Mahomes or Allen, and he lost it. And last year, big game against Mahomes, week 1, toe on the line where he threw.
Lost it because the guy's foot was that much too long. Yeah,
poor guy can't buy a break.
So that's gonna be good because I'll probably need Lamar to put up a bunch of points to stay alive in guillotine on that game. Mm-hmm. So I might as well pick him and pick him in for a penny and for a pound. Let's go Ravens. I hate myself for saying that.
Yeah,
but
all right,
I like money.
That's fair. All right, so we got our picks. All right. Well, any other thoughts before we go? I was thinking the other day how we used to play that shop game, and I think I would absolutely die now. So anyone who doesn't know, there was a game. Did cousin Andrew invent the game, or who invented this game where you at a bar and you throw a coaster with bartender's permission, a coaster at the bottles behind the bar.
Oh, yeah.
And whatever it hits, you take a shot of.
Yeah, terrible.
And like you could hit $80 shot of scotch, or you could hit a $2 bottle of fucking vodka. Like,
the only way I'm surviving that game now is if you throw a coaster at the little gun the bartender uses that has like Pepsi, 7-Up, ginger ale, water. And that's the only way I'm playing that game right now.
And I don't mean this as a testament to you. I mean, you were old. You were my age when you played that game. So like, if I played that game at your age, oh my God, it would be. I'm just saying, like, how you survive? How state? Oh, cousin Andrew. That guy's.
I know. Yeah, like he. I think it was like his retirement game, which is the weird part.
All right. Brett Favre on the Untold. Don't waste your time. It was basically like a Jen Sturger. First, Brett Favre was a piece of shit, and then it was a whole bunch of stuff about Jen Sturger, how she became famous.
Is a bad guy. Yeah. He's a bad guy.
And how he just kind of sneaks under the rug, but it's not really worth your time. It's too much time with Jen Sturger. Brett Favre did a bunch of weird things. Not great.
You know what I've been enjoying is that on the Netflix, because I've been on some flights lately.
Yeah,
is the comedy specials,
like stand up.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome. I like just sitting there giggling away, and I even did like on a red eye. I had a red eye earlier in the week, and I slept for a little bit, and then I was up, and so I put Jeffries on, and so I'm trying not to laugh too loud because I know people are sleeping, but I kind of enjoy just sitting there giggling away on the plane. Had my headphones on.
Yeah, with Jess, I mean, sometimes we only have an hour, to watch the show at the end of the night with the baby, so it's like it'll always go to. So we watched all Jim Jeffries, ironically, the last month. She's never seen them, so watch those. Andrew Schultz, that's his new one, is hilarious.
Andrew Schultz?
Yeah.
Is it Netflix?
Yeah. He has I don't want to ruin anything, but he basically says how, like, I don't know, he's got some good 9/11 jokes, which is hard to put a 9/11 joke in there, so he starts off heavy with that one.
Yeah, no doubt. By the way, I don't know. I think I probably texted you this. I do have to say the killing of the person that we were talking about earlier, obviously terrible. Never want to see that happen. The same day there was a school shooting, terrible. Never want to see that happen. And the very next day was 9/11, and all anyone was talking about was the guy who got shot.
Yeah.
Like usually it's 9/11 everywhere on that day,
Yeah.
nonstop. Barely even saw anything. Like bummer. But next year is 25, so I'm guessing that it'll be bigger. But
yeah,
for such a big tragedy like that to get put in the shadows over killing shows you, I guess, how popular, how polarizing that guy was. But
yeah, I think
I found it interesting. Because that's usually such a big thing.
Yeah. What yeah, I don't know how much longer I got here. It's getting, especially with the kid now. Before it's like if I got shot, it's fine. But now it's like having a kid. It's like, all right, I don't want him getting shot, right? Like, that's kind of like number one on your list as a dad. So
plus, like all the like apparently that dude is super religious and he's only ever dated an angel and anything else like that. And when people find out that you and him are Eskimo brothers, there could be some really angry people. Just saying.
This was the Fraser LeVay podcast with Uncle Blaiso.
Allegedly.
Well, anyways, this is a good time to wrap it up. So, chat with you. We'll be back next week. Follow our
I'll leave that up to you if you decide to cut it.
No, we don't silence stuff here. We keep everything how it is.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
See you guys later. How do I stop this? Bye.